close to Rod Rosenstein are indicating that he is planning on getting fired, and he is accepting it and is somewhat calm about it. Now, according to reporting, with rumors swirling that President Trump could fire Deputy Attorney General Rosenstein, key Democrats this week have begun putting together an emergency action plan. Step 1, don't call for impeachment. So that's something that I'm sure Cenk is about to lose his mind on any minute. But a source who spoke to Rosenstein said he seemed fully aware that he may soon lose his job and was at peace with the possibility, confident that he had done his job with integrity. So this is actually interesting because he has been in touch with ethics officials in the Department of Justice in regard to his involvement in this investigation involving Special Counsel Mueller. So he keeps asking, do I need to recuse myself? If I need to recuse myself, please let me know. He doesn't want to do anything wrong. And according to these officials, he had no reason to recuse himself in this investigation. And the argument that the Trump administration is making, the argument that Trump himself is making, is that Rosenstein should have recused himself, that he is the person who wrote that memo, who fired Comey, and so why is the person who fired Comey now part of an investigation because of me firing Comey? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, so okay, hold on. Let's clarify.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, let's clarify a bunch of things here. So again, Trump is saying, I'm worried that Comey might be biased because he's the one who fired Comey in the first place. I mean, Rosenstein is biased because he fired Comey in the first place. But you told him to fire Comey.
Yeah.
And so did you? But you didn't say he was biased then. You were very happy with that. Only when he appoints a special counsel, you go, oh my God, I can't believe this monster who fired Comey is now, what?
Yeah.
You're the one who told him to do it, right? So that makes no sense at all. But it's Trump, it doesn't have to make sense. So now Mark Meadows goes on Fox News. He's head of the Freedom Caucus, the really right-wing group in Congress. And he signals to the president and he says, quote, let's do it this week, referring to firing Rosenstein. And if this attorney general and deputy attorney general can't do it, let's find the two who will. So he's like, let's fire Mueller and let's do it this week. And if Rosenstein and Sessions won't do it, you should fire them. So two things about that. Number one, so we're led to believe that Trump and the right wing are really mad that Comey did not recuse himself from the case, but they're also really mad that Sessions did. How does that make any sense? Like, make up your mind. Should people recuse themselves or not recuse themselves?
You're saying that Rosenstein should have.
Yeah. He's saying Rosenstein should have recused himself, but Sessions shouldn't have. On the same exact fact pattern. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't have to make sense. I can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and my voters won't care. I'm just gonna blurt out nonsense. The second part is, John Kelly is the chief of staff, so he holds the keys to the Oval Office as to who gets in and who doesn't. But it doesn't matter because they're using Fox News as a public, like, you know, those old school telephone switchboards, right?
Yeah.
Connecting you to the president, right? And Mark Meadows comes on and goes, we should fire Mueller now, shouldn't we? Okay, the way you would do it is you would first fire Rosenstein and then maybe Sessions if he doesn't go along. You see what I'm saying? And they're just doing it in public. And so they could get to the president because they know he watches Fox News.
There's been rumors, there's been buzz about Rosenstein getting fired for a long time. Here we have Comey's book coming out, the ABC interview coming tomorrow night. Donald Trump is thinking about how he can steal Comey's thunder. I'm willing to bet on that.
And you know,
he will fire Rosenstein maybe, is the show over? Maybe before the show is over or before the weekend is out, and that's going to dominate the news, and that's what Donald Trump wants. And then the Republicans in Congress will say, oh, this is a constitutional crisis, it's terrible, and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't want him, obviously, to fire him, but I'm so sick of this cliffhanger that I'm like, just fire him already. Fire these, let's get on with it.
He's waiting for the right time.
Yeah, the joke was that this guy is a reality star. He had a show on NBC. Now he's managed to have a show on every network, including this network, including everywhere. This dude is the modern day P.T. Barnum. He's got everyone talking about him. It's like, fire the guy already, and please just let's get rid of this guy because I'm getting a headache. I have children I want to talk to. I don't want to spend my time reading your stupid tweets. So just do it and let us impeach you. You're right, they're not going to do anything. and I don't know what I'm going to believe. I'm moving.
I think what I just real quick, what I would love is, look, I know that Mueller wants to do a thorough investigation. That's why it's taking so long. But I would love for the investigation to be over. And I really don't care about what the outcome is. I can speculate about the outcome, but I would like this to no longer be a big news story.
I know, but it doesn't work that way.
I know.
No.
Okay, so look, last thing on this. Bill mentioned that the Republicans aren't going to do anything about impeachment. News story out in National Journal. Turns out some portion of the Democrats are counseling that they should do nothing. So they're like, we're going to beat the Republicans to the punch in doing nothing if he fires Rosenstein. Led by Mark Warner and the so-called moderate Democrats, they say step one, don't call for impeachment, and that there should be a cooling off period where we don't say anything about it for 1 or 2 days. So in the middle of him creating a constitutional crisis, and when the iron is hot, as usual, the incredibly stupid Democrats are like, oh, let's not do something about it when everyone cares. When everyone cares. No, let's do a cooling off period and make sure we don't do it. Why? So let me read you from graphic 36 here from National Journal. Leaders came to the conclusion that talking about impeachment would be unproductive because it would turn away Republicans.
Wow. Wow.
God.
But isn't the whole, I mean, look, I don't know if it's the whole point, but Democrats have been pushing for an investigation into Russian meddling since the beginning because they want to make an excuse for why Hillary lost. I mean, and so now they're not going to do anything about it? I don't understand. So if there is proof of Russian meddling, if this investigation indicates that there was collusion or obstruction of justice, they're not going to do anything about it?
No, it just proves that Democrats can screw up a 2-car funeral. I mean, you know what? Seriously, this is the moment. This is the opportunity. If all of this happens, which I think it is going to happen, and for them to take this approach that now's the time to do nothing, no, now's the time to grow a pair and take action. And that's what the American people want. And this insane idea that we may turn off some of the Trump base or turn off some Republicans, they're never going to freaking vote for you anyhow.
If you like this video, bless your heart. We got a lot more where that came from. We do a full show every day, Monday through Friday. Come enjoy it ad-free by becoming a member, tytnetwork.com/join.